I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew, ooh. Only winning is exception on my cool, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that.よっしゃ。どんぐらい声入ってるのかこれあ、丹野さんだ。お疲れ様です。アメフトのゲームやってます。
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA
面白いっすよ。アメフトが分かる人は多分めちゃめちゃ面白くて、アメフト分からない人なんとなくアメフトが分かるようになるのが面白いっすよ。僕は緑のグリーンベイパックスというチームを使ってます。演出が結構かっこいいんですよ。
We'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.Historic Lambeau Field, fittingly it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
声小さいっすか？マジ
No team means more to
な
a
んでだ
city than the Packers to
設
Green
定が悪い
Bay.
の
And
か
this
設定オーディオ機器これか？マイクレベル、ああこれか。ああこんなもんすかね。さあこんなもんでどうでしょう。ゲーム音がうるさいのか。なるほど。ゲーム音がうるさい。ビジュアル、あ、ボリュームコントロール1個下だった。ごめん。これがこんぐらいなら大丈夫かな。もし聞こえなかったら言ってください。あ、意外とうるせえな、いろいろ音楽。まだもうちょっと調節しよう。
いつもあんまり分かんないんですよね。うん。このもんかな。お、山さんもいらっしゃった。こんにちは。アメフトのゲームを今やってます。相手のオフェンス、こっちのディフェンスからですね。ジャフェビー、2倍強いか。
You don't often think of him being overlooked coming out of high school, do you? That's exactly what happened to Josh Allen.
守備側をいじってるんでちょっと難しいかもしれないですけど、ランとパスっていう、ランがこんな感じでボール持って、やべえべべべべやばいべべべべ危ねえいきなり GR 進まれてしまった。ランがこういう感じで持たせるプレーで、パスが投げるプレーです。3回の攻撃で10ヤード進めばいいかなっていう感じので、奥のゾーンを目指してそこに入っていくと7点入ると6点か6点入るっていう感じですね。今ノーゲインで止めたんでセカンダン、左上にセカンド&点って出てるんですけど、これが残り3回回ってワンって言ったらではないですね次はパスですね。これでボールこの人が投げて、そうですね。で今3ヤード進んだんで3回目の攻撃残り7ヤード7ヤード進まないと4回目の攻撃で、4回目の攻撃を失敗すると攻守がその場で変わるというゲームです。あ、パス行こう。やべやべやべやべやべ。見せた見せた。なかなか止まらないですね。また相手が1回目の攻撃。フォーメーションは245ですね今のところ。フリスビーでラグビーやるってあれですよね、アルティメットですよねあれ。それ。あ、ドローだ。やべ。やべやべやべ。オッケーオッケー。信じれた。セカンダウン残り6ヤード。これほぼ3-4-2-1ですよ。3-4ベアってやつなんですけど。あ、でもセーフティー上がってきちゃってる。よし、タックルミスした。使ってるチームグリーンベイパッカーですね。なんかボケのコメントが多いな第2でしょうかな。第2リーグか。ダブルだもんなこれで。もともとこっちが本職ですからね僕の場合。あーダメだ、止まんねえな。大勢がこれヘルメットがねあるんでね、みんな髪型わかんないっすよね。大前はいないんですね。あれいやータックルできねえな。めちゃめちゃ進まれてる。セカンダウンは
Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
ブリッツ入れてねえんだよな。
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. So the shotgun steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Josh Allen
いやーやばいな。
showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
暇つぶしっすか。アメフトを見ましょうアメフト今シンクロさんが興味持ってくださって教えてるんですよね。これインターしてない。マジレスすると暇つぶしっていうと何があるかな。まあ攻めこれ得点されて当然のスポーツなんでそんなに気にならないです。ああタッチアウトされた。 これタッチダウンってなると6点なんですよ。でトライ4ポイントといってタッチダウンの後に1点か2点加える機会があって、こんな感じでキック受けると1点ってやつですね。5分も駆け上がった。あいつらムカつくな。こうやって長々とドライブされるの嫌いなんですよね。今点取ったのそうですね、五郎丸級の選手がうちゃうちゃいますね。おっちおっちおっち。さあさあさあ、手っ取り早く点を取りましょう。ランプレーします。こんだけ数秒はちょうどいい。もう一回ランしようか。タックルボックス相手にこれかな。ナイスターン。
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
OK。ハサン行ってないか。行ってないか。あ、行ってるわ。OK。調子いい。フェンスは調子がいい。
Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack.
今どっちが勝ってる？バッファロービルズというコンピューターのチームがリードしてますね。ただこれが僕のオフェンス初めてなのでそんなに気にならないですね。
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 6 there on first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player.
このゲーム全編英語なんでカーフキックは反則にはならないですね。このスポーツはまあちょっと難しいんですけど、ボールを持ってる選手には何でもありなんですよ、正直。フェイスマスクっていうヘルメットの前にある金網みたいなのを掴むっていうのはダメなんですけど、それ以外は基本何でもありなんで、カーフキック全然ありなんですよね、実は。ああ、ダメだ。まあいいや。
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled in.
確かに山さん、結構荒いプレーしてもそこまで反則にならないんで、意外と向いてるかもしれないです。ロールールではないんですけどね、意外と細かいルールが多いんで。おっとおっと、詰まった詰まった。まあいいや、ニアドルだ。意外と時間かかっちゃったな。あれミスった。しゃあないしゃあない。
One incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, and it's third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it.
さあなんだからこれだな。
attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
うっそ、落とすんかい。フォースダウン。まあいいや、3点を狙います。はい、キック成功。3点取りました。次のディフェンス止めればいいんでね。簡単な話です。短いパスが多いのがちょっとあれなんですね。あれですよ、プロクラブ始まるまでのつなぎっすよ、僕これ。今日プロクラブできそうなんで。 なんでプロクラブは後で時間が来ればやります。それまでの僕もつなぎなんで。おいしょ、くそー。全然いいっすよ。これってかあれっすよ、普通に試合やると1時間かかるんで、このゲーム全然時間かかるんでいいっすよ。まだ20時半でしてね。めちゃめちゃこれつなぎに使う気満々だったんで。ああ、ムカつき逃げられるなこれ。あ、ファースト取られた。なかなか止められないんだよな。オッケー。よく顔出してた。アレクサンダーになんかやらせたいな。ちょうどいいなこれ。うわ、やっべ。取られた。やべえやべえやべえやべえな。なんか裏書かれてんな、さっきからずっと。大然はベンチにもいないですね。大然より足速い選手いっぱいいますけど。まずいな、2ポジついちまった。
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground.
いや、それ取れないのか。
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
そこまで行く人はなかなかいないと思います。素手でクマはなかなか難しいです。サッカーのゲームやってるよりコメントが見やすいっすね、このアメフトのゲームやってると。
It's a pickup of 4 and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46.
ちょっと待って、マジか。それ間入られて取られるのか。昨日から勝てないんだよな、コンピューター相手に。
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before, didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
全然強いんだけど。
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10, and the Bills' 1st down.
Here's Singletary.
いやー、
And he'll be taken down,
吸い込まれていくな。
before he works it past the 50. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
なんて言ったらいいんだろうな。結構プレミアのビッグ6同士みたいな感じですよ。 コンピューターは4段階だったはずなんで、何ばっかり知らないと無理か。いやー、
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Singletary. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
サブの選手の強さが弱いんだろうな。え、なんでそこ抜かれてる？いやいやいや、タックルできないんかい。おっと、これきついな。ディフェンスが止めらんねえな。
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have
止めらんないな。
every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Packers take over first
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ball game.
結構まずいですね。最大でも8点しか取れないんで、このアメフトって。それで今8点差かなんで、3ポゼ3回止めて3回点取らないと無理なんですけど、ディフェンスが止めらんないんですよね。なんかちょっとなぜかわからないですが、来た。
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
スクリーンか。
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on
相手の
first
X フ
down.
ァクターはいつになったら消えんだ。あと2ヤード取ればいいのか。
To throw again. Rogers going right back to Jones. This time the connection made.
ナイスバック。
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
このシリーズ1点取って10点差にはしたいですね。とりあえず1本取って。あ、ロジャースタックル食らったのかさっき。前に多いんだよな人。スロットにラザードがいるのがあんまり。いやー、割られた。
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. And again, it's Rogers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
ジョーンズ飽きそうだなこれ。あ、いた、来た。よし、タッチャー。オッケーオッケー。1本返した。素直にトライを取って。11点差。さあさあ、止めなきゃいけないんだよな、ディフェンスが。
That's exactly what happened there.
He got into the end zone.
マンツーマン増やしたいところだけど、マンツーマン増やしても止まる気配がないんだよな。
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
うわ
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
シングルバックワイトリー。これかな。
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown.
いやー、ミスった。
Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to
いやー、タックルミス痛いな。
they're in at this stage of the game.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
このシリーズ止めたい。
To throw again on
いやー、
second
マーク
down.
全然つけてねえな、DB。
Side caught by Diggs. And he's gonna get this one
これ
across
マン
the
ツーマンできないとな、
30-yard
きついんだよな。
15 yards on the play, first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
さ
They'll run
な
on
んだ。
first down.
よし、ナイス。
Singletary. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the improv and you run into a tough
これ
crowd.
止めたいな。
2 minutes remaining in this
イン
first
ターし
half
たい
of
んだけど
football.
な。14番のとこなんだよな。ずっとやられてる。コーナーバックの変えるか。うわー、こいつ走るの本当に嫌だ。おっしゃ、ファブル。おし、拾った。でかい。ヤマービーの調子あれ。よし。あと50ヤード進んでるぜ。
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this? We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
やべ、間違えた。うわー、ボタン押しちまっちゃった。もったいねー。三角押すつもりがバスを四角押しちまった。あー、もったいねー。こんなに QB に走られると QB も入れるしかないんだよな。うわ、真ん中さんだってて取れないのか。
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
なんもしとらん。
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that?
これ失点が一番痛いんだよな。うわー、やっぱランやってきゃよかったな、さっき。
I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
インターできないか。
Beasley, the intended target, and now it's second down.
どのタイミングで喜んでたんだろう。それがあれだな。それ次第だな。いや、あー、マジでうぜえこいつ。走る QB 嫌いなんだよな。そう。
Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league. So they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
ああ、ちょっと進んだ時オフェンスの選手が喜んでるのはまあまあまあいいでしょうみたいな感じですね、多分。DB いいんだよな、なんかコンピューターの。
As well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And that's
going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
落とすんかい。いやー、それ落とされるときついんだよな。やることなくなっちゃうんだよな。
In order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. He's got Adams on the hookup. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
いやー、なんだろうな、これ。カバーされてん中の。
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Going up top.
おい、インターされるんかい。お前のがでかいでしょ。ダメだ、これは。全然ダメだ。こんなにコンピューター強かったっけ？いや、ちょっと掴まれてる上。出れないんだよな。
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the
18点差か。
Due to time constraints, we move you forward.
ちょっとディフェンスをいじろう。あの17番どうにかしないとどうしようもないからな。あ、金が76か。つけないな、それじゃ。ザダリアス・スミスがノーズなのかわかんないんだよな。うん。ちょくちょく配置がおかしいな。スロットレシーバーのこれでいいや。
In today's broadcast, the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
うわ、漏らすなよそこ。あそこワンヒットで離されちゃうと無理だよ。
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Give him 3 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there.
いや、いけるか。いけたんじゃね。いや、いい位置残ってる。こうするしかない。
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Well, when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right? Why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there. The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well. Perfectly executed crossing route. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the right, deep left side.
手前に来たから手前に投げれると思ってた。ダメだなこれ。そっち投げちゃうか。レシーバー手前に動いてたじゃん。
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7th.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Christian Kirksey. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
よっしゃ。オッケー、タックル。ようやくサックできた。よし。ようやく飛べれた。
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field.
攻撃のランニングの方向とか、そうですね。そういうの選んでますね。そういうなんていうんだろう。全部プレイコールっていうのがあって、それを今選んで、今だったらランっていう風にしたんですけど、ちょっと人が多いんでチェックかけて変えてパスにしてでパス投げるレシーバーにも表示がされてるんで、まずいこれああそうだったか逃げながら探して投げるっていう感じ。なんでそこすぐにブロッカーが剥がされちゃうんだろうな。
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
ってえぐいな。
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
あんまり別に無理して投げてるわけじゃないのにな。
Second and 3.
無理した時もあったけど。いやいや、そっちブロックしに行くの。
And he'll go down at the
あー、ルイ
28.
ス先生ね。
4 yards, the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And they'll keep on the ground with
ディ
Jones.
フェンスが顔出していくのが早い。
A.J. Klein on the tackle there. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 22-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one incomplete.
人いるんだよね、やっぱり。
Contact to hold on to that
この
one,
パ
and
ス
it's
コス好
third
きなんだけど
down.
使えないんだよね。
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for
いやー、投
Rodgers.
げれん。
He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown.
投げ
And
返し
he's
てるん
going
だ
to
け
have
ど
a Packers
しかも
first
時間か
down
かっ
as
てる
they're
な。
able to get the 3rd down conversion. First target, first catch, and a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
いや、取られるのか、そっか、そこに残るのか。
Picked off
う
by
ーん、
Micah
こ
Hyde.
れ、コンピューター強すぎるな。
He's got the lane, and there he
ダメだ、
goes.
負けた。
Past the 20.
マジか。
He is gonna score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills
流れていくと思った。
touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet,
な
if
か
you're
な
a
かだな。
backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
The point after is good, and they open the lead up now to 25. Taking it about the 1.
いや、ちょっと待って。
And he'll get it up just past the
ルイ
20
ス
as
さっ
his
き
guys
か
will
ら
go
な、
to
なん
work
か
at the 21-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense.
そうなんだよな。途中
And
の
the
シリーズからお
passing
かしくな
game,
ったん
I
だ
mean,
よ。
look at the numbers. It's
ありえ
falling
ますよ、
off
全然。なんか
when
普通に。
a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle,
あい
who goes over and
ちょ
picks
っ
him
と
up?
今
Yeah,
回
that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually,
自分の
there's a
実力よりも
quarterback
ゲーム
whisperer
設定
somewhere.
なんか
And what I mean by
ちょうどいい
that
ゲーム設定がないんですけどね。強っ。うわー、うちがブロックしてくんねえかな、今の。
someone that can
強い
stick
ん
in
で
his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need?
ちょっ
What's
と
going on
苦戦
here?
苦戦っていうかだいぶやられてますけど、
He's got to lean on that guy right
ま
now.
あありえなくはないですね。
At the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake to
あ、間違った。
Jones. Here's Rodgers.
さっきからボタンミスってんだよな。
Incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
集中しよう。
On the jump ball.
俺らなん
Come
か
up now,
普通にやってるよな、
35 following the incomplete pass. Working from the gun. Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play,
少し読まれてんだよな、多分。
lost
かなり。
opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
This will be
見て早っ。
stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Man
ブロ
open
ッ
at
ク。
St.
そう、
Brown.
いや
He's
ー
going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain
全然粘れんな、ブロック。
They wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
して走るのが厳しいわ。もう一試合やるときはちゃんと集中してやろう。こうインターはやばいわ。
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. That time a 9-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So, fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
いやー、捕まえられないのかい。危ねえ。走る球技嫌いだな、マジ。よしよし。ようやく止めれるようになってきた。
that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. On first down, Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end.
あ、シンクロさんお疲れ様です。アメフトのゲームやってるんですが、負けてますね、普通に。ちょっとこの残り時間でこの点差じゃ厳しいんですが、まあなんか、なんとかやってみようかなっていう。いやいやいや、早っ、漏れてくるの。タックルブロックしてないでしょ、今。やめてよ、そういうのを。いや、動き早いな、ディフェンス。ダメだ、これ。反応早すぎるな。あと6分早く回んねえかな。次の試合がしたいぐらいだ。あー、バックフットか。
fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bills are going to get the
どうしよう、負け試合を見せるよりも気持ち新たにの方がいいかな。いやー、これきついな。
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
ノースがダブルチーム食らって穴が開くんだよな。いやー、そこタックルミスすんなって。俺もしたけど。
Brandon,
I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the
いやー、真ん中空いてる。
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love
the
idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey,
いや、名前でわかるわ。
we're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
僕17点の方ですね。負けてますよ、がっつり。いやー、ちょっとインターセプトを5回も食らってしまったので、あとディフェンスが止まんないんですよね。
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
全然負けてるんですよね。いや、プレアクションか。走んなてめ。よし。走る QB は嫌いなんでね。
Drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. Thought they'd run the football there on 3rd and inches. Decided to try to pass it.
シンクロさん用にこれの動画撮ったんですけど、それも負けたんですよね。うわ、ブロックできないんかい。入れられた。3本差なんだよな。2分15秒しかないから無理なんだよな。どっちにしろ。プロクラブやってるシュンクロさんとかわかると思うんですけど、無理ゲーってやつですね。これは確実に。普段やらないプレーやるか。これやってるか。あ、空いてる。ビンゴ来た。一発いける。もうちょっと早めに放れ欲しかったな。さっきの1本余計だったな、マジで。2本差だったのに。あ、まあ、ヒールゴールだった。せめてあと1本返して1点差かな。あ、1本差にしたいな。せめて。
Big time play, big time result.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in
ノーズ
today's
で
game
方向を動か
are
して
so
止めるし
good
かね
and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to
ハン
take
ド
them
止め
for
方がなんと
granted.
なく分か
And
っ
we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got
い
3
や
points out of. They've got to feel good about
Okay.
that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Preston Smith there on the stop. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
あ、タイムアウト取りやすいですね。まあいいや。オッケー、タイムアウトになったね。よし、1本差まで戻すぞ。さっきみたいに一発スコット抜ければあるんだよな。おっ、あー、今リターンタッチでいけたな。さっきとチタンプレー、取ったプレーはやめて、これにしようか。またカバーツっぽいな。いけるのこれ。いや、落とすんかい。くっそー。もう一発いくか。入ってる。めっちゃバックフットスローだけど。
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Rodgers, and Adams has it complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
なんでトニアになってんだ?
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
やべ、出すとこね。
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
53回もパス投げてんのか。そりゃダメだろ。そんな投げちゃダメなんだよ。ああ、インター。まあしょうがない。タックルしなくてよかったな、今の。で、時間潰して終わりと。いやー、負けました。くそー。ちょっともう1試合やろうと思ってるんで、よかったら見てください。いやー、負けた。いやー、負けるか。どことやろうかな。さっきビルズとやったから。チーフスかな。セインツにするか。今度はまたパッカーズいじって、 セインツとですね、白が僕で黒が相手って感じです。そっちの方がちょっと見やすいかなと。ここら辺の前振りは早めにカットします。こんな感じのオープニングがあるんですよね。今度はこっちのリターンから始まる。さっきの試合見てる人いないですね。いや、捕まるんかい。あ、いいや。もうちょっとランでご利用ししていく試合にしていきましょう。セインツ相手の方がなんかもしかしてやりやすいかもしれない。あれ間違えた。あ、これ逆になんだよ。
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
一人上がってきたな。これは無視していいから。
Now Jones.
オッケーオッケー。ナイスパスだ。ゴリゴリ押してこう、ゴリゴリ。あ、そうだ。その前にちょっとだけディプスチャートいじりやすいように選手をしておこう。間違えた。フルバックウィリアムスの方がやりやすいな。フンチャスいるじゃん。タイトエンドトニアン、レイス、ステレンバー、まあそれアンダーレフトタックルバクティアルじゃなかったのか。そりゃきついわ。デローン・テイラー、なんだうん、これでいいや。ケケなの？ケケか。うん。リシーバー陣があんまりわかんないから、これでいいや、とりあえず。サペチとエイモス。サーダン・ランビーに、ウィリアムスじゃなくていいや。
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Looking for an opening.
いいね、ランが出ると楽だ。
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
ゴリゴリ押してこう、ゴリゴリ。
At the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Jones. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
しばらくパスを投げずに頑張ってみよう。オッケーオッケー。これサーダンか。投げなきゃ。
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
いきなりスクリーンやかかるかな。かからなそうだな。やるとる。危ねえ、なんとかいけた。
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
よし、オッケーオッケーオッケー。
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
ついてラインをしていけばよかったかな。
Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On second down, it's Jones. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
So if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
オッケー、危ねえ。
Got his man, Valdez Scantling.
右のラッシュが見えて速くなっちゃった。
First and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers.
うわー、危ね
End zone, but it's
え。
incomplete.
アンダープレッシャーか。
The pressure there was definitely enough to make him alter his throw because if he had had time, he had a man wide open and had a chance to get it to him.
Yeah, I think if he had just another split second, that's a completion and a touchdown.
危ねえ、ナイスタッチャー。
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A
分かけたな、
7-yard
ドライブに。
And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a Packers touchdown.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
いやー、オッケーオッケーオッケー。危ない危ない。
Physical play
クックがいたな、あそこに。
second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact.
タイトエンドはあそこに置いてくるか。
Maybe
厄
a
介
little
だ
too
な。
much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Breeze.
オッケーオッケーオッケ
And that
ー。ナイ
is
スリー、ナイスリー。
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He'll get this one
Okay, okay.
underneath to Kamara.
ポスター。
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that.
ホールディングしやがった。
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
やべえ、漏れてる。コーナー気になったな今。
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The first carry now. This is
抜けてる。
Williams.
うわー、ミスった。
Get him down,
まあいい
but
や。
not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around,
意外
the
と
offense won the challenge.
ニューオーリンズのラインバッカーの上がりがシンプルだから空いてるところが読みやすいね。
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day
めちゃめちゃ空いてる。めちゃめちゃ空いて
to
る。
get out here and take off.
タッチャーまでいけない。
This all the way down to the 9. And that one results in 35 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this,
いや、いいね。
they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Now Jones.
うわ
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
どうしよっかな、残り4ヤード。おとなしくランで攻めるか。ランでいくか。
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again with Jones.
だー、詰まった。
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard
あ、これ8
line.
分クォーターだ。
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's
いや
trying
ー、ア
to
ン
get
ダー
a
の
second
スポッ
touchdown
ト。
already in the first half.
残り2ヤードなんだよ
Earlier
な
was。bidding for a second. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
トニアンの縦。
Operating from the gun.
オッケー、タッチャー。
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there, survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
やっべえ、開い
The
た。
lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock.
Okay.
Coming, and he's taken down.
Nice bit of
Could
rush.
not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already
こ
in
れ
a
で
couple
サードアン
straight,
ドロング。
Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. That's to his running back. It's Alvin
アンダー
Kamara.
に殺到されても問題ない。
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
47's the mic. 47.
On first
いやー、
down,
漏れたか。
Jones.
肩がね
Give
よ
him
か
a
った。
couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers, quick hitter here, it's complete.
Okay.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Okay.
And the result
おー、見え
there,
なかった。
nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
キャメロン・ジョーダンか。
Rodgers
エンドリ
now
ン
on first
うお、
down.
危ね
He'll drop this
え。外行
underneath
くと
for
思った。
Jones. It's a gain of
だからっ
5,
たか。
and that'll make it a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to be
Holding
taken
ka?
down here with a penalty flag on the
あ、ホー
field.
ルディングだ。
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup.
お、インチ残ってる。
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just
うわ
short.
ー、これパスやりたいけど。
Emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
うわー、ドロップしてきた。
It's the linebacker Alex Anzalone, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
マジか。
Boy, that's the kind of interception
ドロップしてくるか。
right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was
そ
going
の
against
下がり
them.
方マジ
Thinking the
か。
same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage. Could be in for a long ball game.
なるほど
So
ね。
Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 16. So after the INT, it's Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Breeze now.
取られるのか。
Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 44 yards. And the Saints are back within a score.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early
30秒で取られた
and
な、
found him for a
83ヤード。
touchdown.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got a man complete.
Time out.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
First down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 2nd down.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
いや、またインターだ。やべえ。やべえ。ああ、もうなんでこういう。くそ、無駄にしたな、リード。
So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
2ミニッツ入ってからだもんな、この2本。もったいねえ。
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Green Bay.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara.
いや、タックルミス。
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And it's 3rd down.
Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd
ピックだな。
down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered
なんで今
all
の
the
スルーしちゃうの
passing
で
lanes.
ライ
So
ン
once
バ
you
ッ
see
カ
it
ー。
break down as the passer, I think in this
もったいねえ
situation,
な。
you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
いや、タックルミス。いやいやいや。
Just a yard or two shy of the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now, Breeze again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. A nice run there by Jones on 1st down as he'll wind up getting about 5, so 2nd and 5 coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again to Jones.
Aaron Jones. That's good for a great.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Aaron Jones.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Zach Bond gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Rodgers looking deep for Adams.
いやいやいやいやいや、それは違くね。ダメだ。あれ取られんのか。完全にもらったと思ったのにな。まただよ、またインター多いんだよ。いやー、わかんねえな、なんでだろう。しかもタッチダウンまで持ってかれるのかよくわかんねえんだよな。タックルできるだろう。
The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This is Jones. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46.
On 2nd and a yard. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Packers 14.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Crosby connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not
い
thinking
や
it through.
進まれるな、やばいな。
Do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be
決めれ
careful
なくな
about
って
where
き
you're
た。
coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Second and 3.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
モンゴメリーの間に取りたいな。
This late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain
いやー、まず
yardage,
い。
but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Breeze pass.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
いやー、ダメだね。
This
決
is
められない
complete
よ
to
ね。
Michael Thomas.
いやー、タッチランだけは取られたくないんだよな。
First down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
The Saints.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Back to the ground, it's
なんとか
Kamara.
3点で抑え
And
たい。
only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Breeze.
よし、ファンブル。あ、落としたの拾われてる。
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. On the
Okay.
check down, he finds Kamara.
これで3点入れ
And
られ
now
て
here
も
comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So a big one coming now for
これ
Will
でタッチラン
Lutz.
取れば勝ち
He
だと。
connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So now Rodgers in the pack. Down 27-21. A little under 2.5 to go. They're out of timeouts. Now they will have the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
For a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Spike.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Back to throw.
来たでしょ。いけない。
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh,
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guy's going up.
Yosh, touch on.
As they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard.
Now all the focus shifts over to the Saints, trailing by a point. 57 seconds to go. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot. He's going to let it fly.
Okay.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Emmanuel Sanders, incomplete. He was covered.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Okay.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop,
45
seconds left to go in the game. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. They'll look to throw. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
Action pass ka.
And he locates Josh Hill, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Breeze. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
よし、インターセプト。危ねえ。
Return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Intercepted.
助かった。
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
あ、タイムとまだいかんのか。危ねえ、助かった。
10 seconds to go. They'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Again, it's Jones. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And finally, 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
危な。
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it,